What's up, y'all? Welcome back to another episode of Cozy Talk. You feel me? I'm here. I'm your host, Jamal Hollywood. You feel me? And, I'm just here to talk to y'all about, protecting y'all energy, you feel me? And the reason why it's been, dwelling on me over the past couple days or so is just because I feel like it's important to protect, who you are and your standards and what you hold yourself up to. Not letting yourself fall down to other people's standards is hard for a lot of people because we're trying to impress other people, trying to keep certain people in our corner that we feel like are valid in our life, but in the end we're just hurting ourselves trying to accommodate to people that don't necessarily know us through and through. We're steady trying to put on a mask for other people and trying to uphold relationships with people that really don't even care about us in the end. you know we have to start reevaluating what's really important to us as humans, and you as an individual. Me personally, I do value communication, accountability, security, and things that fall around that. So with that being said, all of that plays into a role in my life and how I protect myself as far as like my mental, my physical, and my spiritual, because knowing yourself in those three aspects is going to allow you to be comfortable in yourself amongst other people. You don't really know yourself through and through until you face reality for yourself, face the traumas and the tribulations that you dealt with in life and really come to terms with who you are and how you're going to move forward with that. A lot of people just they know what their issues are, but they don't necessarily know how to deal with it or don't even feel like dealing with it because of all of the energy it literally takes to overcome these things. But the strongest people always withstand and overcome these types of obstacles. That's why it's always best to just handle your situations head on and face reality for what it really is, because no one else is going to understand your situation and story better than you. So you can't even necessarily take in other people's advice on how to move forward with certain things. You can, but you can only take it with a grain of salt, because they're telling you their opinions and facts based off of their life experience. You feel me? So their experience is gonna definitely be different from yours. You have to value your experience and your standards to a certain level, to a point where you could be secure with the fact that your life is gonna be different from the next person, and that you might not agree with everything someone else may say, and they might not agree with you. But knowing that you are sticking to your own standards and people are gonna respect you for that more than anything else is all that you need to be worried about. Because worrying about how motherfuckers like you, dislike you, what they think of you, those are little things that are just gonna, have you questioning yourself, and am I doing right by this person? Am I, living up to the standard I'm supposed to be living up to? Are these people viewing me the way that I feel like I should be viewed? All of those thoughts and, distractions are simply just that, distractions. The people who are in your corner are going to be in your corner no matter what situation you guys go through. The realest friends have disagreements and are always able to bounce back from that, because it's never about, the situation. It's always about how you guys handle it. How you guys handle the situation shows how much respect they have for you and how much respect you have for them. You know, People value respect more than anything else. So, with that being said, it's important for you to not let people just, walk over you or disrespect you because, you're trying to, keep them with a smiling face. That's one thing that a lot of people, you know, it's not really just a black thing, but a lot of black people do deal with, traumas that cause them to act the way they act and, to repeat certain actions. It's important for us, as young black people to, protect our energy for the next generations to come, because all of the energy we put out into the world will come back to us. We will have children one day and grandchildren, Lord's will, and hopefully we'll be able to see them grow and, excel in life. You don't want to carry on your parents, grandparents, traumas and issues and insecurities and pass them down to your children and the next generations to come, because that's just going to cause the cycle to keep on going. It's a lot deeper than just, us getting out of slavery and moving on from Jim Crow to where we are now. It's a whole lot deeper than that, because a lot of us are still mentally enslaved to whatever it is. People are mentally enslaved to money. People are mentally enslaved to just working a 9 to 5. People are mentally enslaved to, like Kanye West would say, fashion and different, streams of art. So we have to unlearn certain aspects that we've been taught over the years, whether that's been traditional everyday ways of life that you've been taught that you now see as something, wrong, or something that you don't feel comfortable with. Whatever that is, you have to learn to let that go and just, move on your own accord and with your own standards, because you trying to follow someone else's standards will lead you into a blind spot. You won't know what standard you're living up to, because you'll never know what that person necessarily is feeling inside, if you guys catch my drift. You feel me? Everyone's standards is based off of how they feel and where they see themselves fit in this world. If you are living in this world trying to uphold to another man's standard, you're just simply trying to fill another man's shoes, or trying to, please another man at that point. And it is okay to, help people and be there for people, but it's not okay to let people use you and let them walk over you and let them drain you of every ounce of energy that you have in order for them to get what they want. You got to start being a little bit more selfish in certain times, because other people are always going to be selfish when it comes to them needing stuff from you. So in order to protect yourself, you just need to know that me being selfish is not always bad. It's not always something that's negative. And no matter how other people try to view it or word it, you just got to take that with a grain of salt and just know yourself and keep your higher power close to you. Because at the end of the day, no one's going to know you better than you know yourself. And no one's going to be able to tell you anything that you don't already know, because of the fact that you have this close relationship with yourself. With the standard that you set for yourself, you're setting the tone that you're going to live the rest of your life with. If you want to be somebody that's going to, excel constantly and live a positive life, you have to let that be known now rather than later. Because the sooner you come to grips with that, is the sooner everybody else will start to, come to grips with that as well. No matter if that's your family, close friends, people that you work with, acquaintances that you see at school, no matter what it is, you got to just start living your life for you rather than living your life trying to accommodate to other people. Because your energy is vital. At the end of the day, when it's all said and done, we won't be able to speak for each other when it's time for us to get judged. So with that being said, you have to know your purpose on this earth. And if other people are in your way of living your purpose, you have to simply move out of their way or move them out of your way. And at the end of the day, it's no hard feelings and it's nothing personal. It's just you're doing what's right for you. And if that person can't see it, then so be it. Simple as that.